Alright YouTube, what's going on? This is Otis here, and today I've got some gameplay clips, some Scout helicopter gameplay clips on No Shower Canals. And pretty much all the clips have about 3 or 4 kills in them, or I just go like on a little tear, and then the very last clip, which is about like a minute and a half, ends up being 6 kills in a minute and a half. And so I went on a little tear against some of the ground troops that were trying to shoot me down. But this gameplay the gameplay commentary is going to be about a funny story that happened at UPS, because that's where I work. But in the UPS story, in the busy time like we have right now during Christmas time, they have driver helpers, and currently I load the trucks during the day, and I'm a driver helper during the day, which pretty much the only thing you're not doing is not driving the truck, but you're doing everything else the normal drivers are doing. And typically, like when you're out driving, you're out there for when you're a driver helper, you're out there for 4 to 8 hours on the truck, or on road with them as they call it. And you're usually in residential areas helping them. And pretty much you don't really have a place to go to the bathroom at all. And so one day when I was going out to driver help, I was looking for a piss bottle. Usually you'll have like an empty water bottle to go pee in. And I was looking for one. I couldn't find one. I only had like 15 minutes to get over to where the driver was, and it took pretty much about that time. So I'm in a rush. I'm not really just looking, and I end up finally finding one water bottle that's all crushed in my room. Because typically when I'm done with the water bottle, I'll take all the water out, crush it, and then close the bottle. So I thought, it's a perfect bottle. And so I end up grabbing the bottle and putting it in the lunchbox, and I'm on my way to meet the driver. And so, of course, about halfway through the day, I gotta pee, and usually I pee in a little bit bigger water bottles, just like a little liter size, because it's happened before where I've been in the trucks and I've actually filled up the 20-ounce bottles, and so I always got kind of worried about it, and so I ended up going for like larger liter bottles. And so I go to the back of the truck, and of course both the doors are closed so no one can see, and I end up pretty much getting the bottle and uncrushing it or so, opening the bottle, and of course I start peeing in it, and it's going good, it's going fine, and then all of a sudden I hear these little trickles hitting the ground, and I'm like, oh, look, it's not raining, it's sunny outside, and I realize that, oh shit, my bottle's got 2 holes in it, one's going to the left side and one's going to the right side, and I'm pissing all over myself, or my hand in the truck, and I can't stop once I start peeing. I'm not like one of those people who can. And pretty much what ended up happening was I have a dog, and it ended up chewing the water bottle up on the bottom of it, that it noticed it because I crushed it. And so as I'm starting to pee, I really don't know what I'm gonna do. The bottle's starting to leak, and I got piss all over my hands. But I'm starting to piss all over the truck. I'm still going, because usually you try to hold it as long as possible before you start to go. And what ended up happening was, I finally finished, and I sealed the top of the bottle as quickly as I could. And I turned the bottle over so it wouldn't leak as much anymore, although it's still a little few excess drops dripping out of it, on my hand and onto the floor. And luckily, too, it was already about like 3/4 of the way through the day. It was probably at 6 or 7 o'clock, so I didn't have to worry about like any packages. Luckily, were like on the floor. No packages got wet or anything, and so I ended up like rushing out of the truck real quickly, and then we're dumping the pee in the drain on the side of the road, because it's usually what we do. I mean, some people, if there's people around, you'll hold the bottle just so no one ends up seeing it, because it's not a good thing. You want people seeing is a guy coming out of a UPS truck and then having a bottle of piss and just pouring it like on the ground. It's not a good thing, as the company would say. And so no, I'm done. I poured out in the drain, and I look at the driver, and I tell him, I just pissed all over the truck and my hand. He starts laughing about it, because the trucks are just pretty much so dirty inside and stuff. And so I end up, always taking an extra shirt with me, and there's little like little white workout shirts that you buy like 10 of them in a pack for like $5 or whatever. And so I end up just wiping the floor of the truck off, and then I end up throwing the T-shirt away because we were near like a trash can at a park. So I ended up just going and tossing the T-shirt, and then ended up washing my hands because you don't want piss all over your hands. And so that was a fun little UPS story of how I pissed all over myself. And I hope you guys enjoyed my little UPS story. I'm gonna have a few more on here, maybe some UPS shenanigans that we do all the time. So thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up and let me know in the comments if you enjoyed it. Alright, thank you.